If you type in your main service in your city into Google, something like roofing company Dallas or HVAC repair Phoenix or whatever your service in your city is, and you're look at the results. There are always people who are on page one. And for most contractors watching this video, you are probably not on page one of Google. The reason why you are not on page one, it is not a traffic problem. It's not a budget problem. It's not even really a competition problem. It's a strategy problem. And more specifically, it's usually a very fixable problem that most contractors and honestly most marketing agencies are getting completely wrong. I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening and exactly how to fix it in this video. And I'm also going to show you how SEO fits into a broader lead generation system, something we call the Epic Leads Funnel. Because SEO alone is not enough, and I want to make sure you understand the full picture by the end of this. Here's the main issue that I see over and over again with contractor websites. You built a website, it's live, it looks decent, it has your services listed, your phone number, maybe some photos of past jobs, and it's doing basically nothing in terms of organic traffic. And the reason almost every single time is that Google genuinely does not have a clear enough signal about what your website is for, who it serves, and where you serve them. Google is not a person. It can't look at your website and just know you're a roofer in Atlanta. It needs specific signals. It needs to see the right words in the right places, organized in the right structure to confidently say, yes, this website is relevant when someone in Atlanta searches for a roofing contractor. If you're a roofer doing over $500,000 a year, good reputation, solid reviews, years of experience, but you're not showing up on Google, here's what's most likely happening. Your homepage headline says something like quality roofing services with no mention of your city. Your service pages, if you even have separate service pages, they are thin, maybe 150 to 200 words each. No location specificity, no depth, just a paragraph and a phone number. And Google looks at that and sees a website that could be a roofing company anywhere. It has no confidence about who this is for or where, so it doesn't rank it for anyone. Meanwhile, the roofing company ranking above you has a homepage that says roofing contractor in Atlanta serving Fulton, DeKalb, and Cobb County since 2009. Their service pages are 800 to 1,200 words each. They have separate pages for roof replacement, roof repair, storm damage, gutters. Each one is written specifically for Atlanta homeowners. Google is extremely confident about what that site is and who it serves. So it ranks it. That's basically the gap, and it's very easy to close that gap. Let me make this personal for a second because I think we understand better with real examples. If you are an HVAC contractor doing $1.2 million a year and you have one services page on your website, one page that lists AC repair, heating, installation, and maintenance all together in one place, you are leaving an enormous amount of organic traffic on the table every single month. Because here's what homeowners actually search for. They don't search HVAC services. They search AC not blowing cold air Phoenix. They search furnace repair near me. They search mini split installation cost Phoenix. Those are completely different searches. And Google wants to see a specific page dedicated to each one of those things before it's going to rank you for any of them. Or if you're a kitchen remodeler doing $0.5 million a year and your entire website has 4 pages, home, about, services, contact, you're essentially invisible to Google for every search that isn't your exact business name. You have no surface area. There's nothing for Google to index and rank across all the different ways homeowners search for what you do. This is what I mean when I say it's a strategy problem, not a competition problem. Your competitors who are ranking aren't necessarily doing better work than you. They just have more pages, better organized, with more depth in more of the right places. Here's your first action. Pull up your website and count your pages. Specifically, count how many individual service pages you have. If you're a roofer and you have one page called services that covers everything, residential roofing, commercial roofing, repairs, gutters, storm damage, that is one page trying to rank for 6 different things. It will rank well for none of them. You need a dedicated page for every core service, each one written specifically for your city or service area. each one at least 600 to 800 words, each one with a clear headline that includes your service and your location. Write down every service you offer. That list becomes your page structure. Every item on that list should be its own page on your website. That is step one of any SEO strategy we build inside the Epic Leads funnel system. Before we touch ads, before we build landing pages, before we do anything else, we make sure the website has the right foundation. Because if the foundation isn't there, everything else you build on top of it is less effective than it should be. The searches that generate phone calls are different. Roof replacement cost in city, emergency HVAC repair, open now, best kitchen remodeler, city. Those are commercial intent searches. People who type those into Google have their wallet out. They are ready to hire someone right now. And those searches are won with service pages, not blog posts. Service pages are commercial. They speak directly to someone who is ready to take action. They answer the questions a buyer has. What do you offer? Where do you do it? Why should I trust you? What does it cost? What do I do next? They have a clear call to action. They are built to convert. Blog posts are informational. They attract people in research mode. They build awareness. They are much further from generating a phone call. Both have a place in a long-term SEO strategy. But if you are a contractor trying to generate leads from organic search, your priority by a significant, or should be building out your service pages first. And most contractors are doing it completely backwards. Here's the last thing I want to address, and it's something most SEO conversations completely skip over. Even if you rank on page one, even if you're getting 200, 300, 400 organic visitors a month to your website, if those visitors land on a page with no clear offer, no form, no qualifying process, and no follow-up system, you're still losing most of those leads. Getting to page one is only half the battle. What happens when someone actually lands on your page is the other half. And this is exactly where the Epic Leads funnel comes in. Look at this diagram. Every traffic source, your paid ads, your content, your website SEO, your partnerships, all of it feeds into the same system. When someone finds you through organic search and lands on your service page, they need a clear next step, a form they can fill out, a way to book an estimate directly, an automated follow-up sequence that goes to work immediately if they don't convert right away. Because here's what happens without that system. A homeowner finds your roofing page on Google, they read it, they're interested, but they're not quite ready to call right this second. Maybe they're at work. Maybe they want to check one more thing. They close the tab and tell themselves they'll come back later. They won't. Not unless you have a system that follows up with them, a retargeting ad that brings them back, an email sequence that keeps you in front of them, a reminder that you exist when they are finally ready to make that call. SEO gets them to your door. The Epic Leads funnel makes sure they don't walk away without you having a way to follow up with them. That combination, organic traffic plus a conversion and follow-up system, is what turns SEO from a nice to have into a genuine lead generation machine. 2 final actions before you go. Action 1. Go back to that list of every service you offer. For each one, Google your service plus your city and look at the top ranking pages. Click into 2 or 3 of them. How long are they? What sections do they have? What questions do they answer? That is your competitor research. Use it to understand the depth and structure that's ranking in your specific market. Then build pages that are more thorough, more specific, and more useful than what's already ranking at first. Action 2. Before you write a single blog post, make sure every core service page is built and optimized first. Services, locations, clear calls to action, reviews embedded on the page, a form or booking option visible without scrolling. That is your foundation. Once that foundation is there, every piece of content you create, blog posts, YouTube videos, social media posts, compounds on top of it and makes the whole system stronger over time. If you want to see exactly how we build this entire system for contractors, the service pages, the SEO foundation, the landing pages, the automated follow-up, all of it connected inside the Epic Leads funnel, book a free strategy call through the link in the description. We'll audit where you are right now and show you exactly what it would take to get you ranking and converting in your market. If your contractor website isn't ranking on Google, it's almost always one of two things. Either Google doesn't have a clear enough signal about what you do and where you do it, which means you need more dedicated location-specific service pages, or you're creating the wrong type of content, blog posts that attract researchers instead of service pages that attract buyers. Fix the page structure first. Build one dedicated page for every service you offer. Make each one specific to your city. Make each one deep enough and useful enough that Google is confident it deserves to rank. Then make sure the traffic that starts coming in has somewhere to go: a clear offer, a qualifying form, and an automated follow-up system that captures every lead that doesn't convert immediately. That is the full picture. SEO gets people to your door. The system converts them into book jobs. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.